Hello and welcome back. Today we're diving into Thirukkural 48, where Thiruvalluvar talks about the strength and discipline that comes from living a life of virtue within the family. In this verse he tells us that those who follow a disciplined family life based on virtue are practicing a level of self-control as strong as those who live a life of intense asceticism. The Qural goes, Aturtrin oloki araniluka ilvalkai norparan nonmai udai thu. In English this translates to, a family life led with discipline and without any deviation from virtue has the strength of the most rigorous ascetic practices. Let's look at what this means. Thiruvalluvar starts by emphasizing the idea of discipline within family life. He suggests that living with virtue and self-control in our everyday family relationships requires a strong sense of discipline, one that's similar to the self-discipline practiced by monks or ascetics who devote themselves to a life of spiritual dedication. But why does he compare family life to asceticism? Because in family life we're constantly facing real-world challenges and emotional situations that test our patience, compassion, and integrity. We have to balance our responsibilities, navigate misunderstandings, and show love even when times are tough. To remain virtuous in these everyday situations requires a great amount of inner strength. For example, imagine the discipline it takes for a parent to be patient and understanding with their children, or the effort involved in handling disagreements with kindness and respect. These are not easy tasks, and it's this day-to-day practice of virtue that makes family life a test of true character. What's beautiful about this Qural is that it elevates the idea of family life. It's not just about fulfilling obligations or managing relationships. It's about creating an environment rooted in ethical and moral values. And in doing so, we're contributing to a life of purpose, discipline, and growth. So, let's take a moment to think. Are we living our family life with the kind of discipline Thiruvalluvar talks about here? Are we making an effort to stay true to our values in our closest relationships? In this Qural, Thiruvalluvar reminds us that true discipline and self-control don't always have to come from grand gestures or a life of renunciation. They can be practiced right where we are, within our family, by consistently living with virtue and integrity.